Hello, my lovely warriors. Hello, my EAMCET Garu. I hope you guys can see me and hear me loud and clear. Let me know in the chat box. I'm so sorry for the delay. Welcome to the EAMCET Physics mock test for scoring 40 out of 40. So I was late because I was at the doctor. I'm just not feeling well. I have some fever and maybe it's viral fever. That's what the doctor said and gave medicines for. So I do not. Hello, my lovely warriors. Hello, my EAMCET Garu. I hope you. Okay, I cannot cancel this session because I know this exam means a lot for you and you need this support at this last moment. So I'll try my best, although I might not be full of energy today because I'm not feeling so well. But I'll definitely make it a point that you guys understand as much as you can in this short, quick, important session, which is the mock test for EAMCET. Ellaru, everybody, Miru, Ella Unaru, Chala Baundi. I am not Chala Baundi, I'm very bad. So I'll try. Okay, so keep up the energy, guys. And those of you who do not know me, my name is Shreyas. I'm the physics master teacher at Vedantu, and I'm going live over here on Enlite, the dedicated English medium channel for all the competitive exams. So before we begin the class, make sure you hit the like as well as the subscribe button so that you get all the important information updates regarding to all the exams, be it JEE, be it EAMCET. We are here just for you. Okay, so let's begin with the class, and I hope you have smashed the like button to show your support. I'm doing all these free sessions only for you because I really want you to get into the best of the best college. All options should be open. So let's start, and the PDF of the entire questionnaire will be uploaded on the Telegram channel. Join the Telegram channel. The link is there in the description box. Here is the first question coming up on your screen. The mass of a sphere is increased by 0.4%, the radius by 0.1%. Then the change in the density of the sphere is how much? Let's try this out. Yep, today is all about EAMCET questions. So first of all, how is mass, density and volume and radius related? Well, we all know density is nothing but mass by volume, and volume is nothing but 4 by 3 pi, and you have r cube. Hence, your del rho by rho, which is the relative percentage error in the density, will be nothing but del m by m. The power of m, like you can see, is 1, and the power of r is -3, but we have to always take the mod value. That's how it goes. So you will have 3 times of, and that 3 by 4 pi remains as it is. So the power of m is 1, the power of r is 3, don't worry about the minus sign. So here you will have del r by r. Now be careful over here. Be careful over here because there is a catch in the problem. A lot of people are going to put plus over here and going to solve the problem because the percentage error in the mass is given to be 0.4%, right? 0.4%, right? Now 3 into delta r by r. 3 into delta r by r. So r percentage error is 0.1. So many of you are going to think this is 0.4% and 0.3%. So hence the answer will be 0.7%. But 0.7% answer ledu. 0.7% option A ledu. Why? There is a silly mistake which many people do. Read the question carefully. The mass is also increased and the radius is also increased. If mass increases, think about it. If mass increases, what will happen to the density? Density will also increase. Everybody with me on this? Very good. If the radius increases, then the density will decrease. The density will decrease. So the contribution of radius is not plus. The contribution is minus. Hence the answer is 0.4 minus 0.3, which is 0.1%. Many students mark 0.7%, but no, that's not the answer. The correct answer is 0.1%. Did you love this question? If you loved this question, smash the like button and let's get ready for the next question. So the concept here was mass increases, radius also increases, but the contribution will not add. Their contributions will in fact subtract. Awesome. So there we go to the next one. Okay, let's see. Okay, so answer is D, bacha. Okay, so a wheel is rotating at 900 RPM. The speed is reversed in 1 minute. The angular retardation, assuming you know, the speed is reversed and the motion is uniform in radians per second square is angular retardation. Emanti Chepu. Come on guys, angular acceleration Chependi. What is angular acceleration definition? It is final angular velocity minus initial angular velocity by the time interval. Final angular velocity is reversed. So basically it is minus 900, okay, RPM minus plus 900 because it is reversed. So the sign should be very, very important. This divided by the time is 1 minute, but this is RPM. Now convert everything into SI units. Converting everything into SI units. So magnitude wise, forget that minus sign. It will be 2 times of 900 divided by 1 minute. 1 minute is nothing but 60 seconds. Correct? 900 rounds per minute. 1 round is 2 pi radians. 1 round is 2 pi radians, and 1 minute, because it is per minute, so it is per second. So this will be radian per second. Now when you solve this, you will see this 0, this 0, this 0, this 0 cancels, guys. Okay, and this 6 with this 9, okay, 3 will go. Okay, so this will become 2. This will also go. This will again become 2. These 2 2's and these 2 2's will cancel. So we'll be just left with pi radian per second square. That is the answer. Option A ledu. Option D unta. Option D, guys. Answer is not B. Option A ledu. Option B ledu. Option D, guys. Okay, be careful. See what you have made mistake. Okay, this minus becomes plus. So minus. So because earlier it was going like this, now it is going like this. So that's why that minus sign is very important. Everybody with me? Okay, so don't worry, I have kept all kinds of good questions in today's session. Very good answer it is. Moving on to the next one. Vishwa, that is most likely the case. A lift is coming down from 8th to the 4th floor and it stops. Ground as the origin, upward direction as positive. The question is, which of the following is correct? So this is your lift. It is coming down, but it slowly reduces the speed and it stops. As per the given question, upward direction is positive. So the velocity, since it is downwards, obviously has to be negative. Since the speed is reducing, it is retarding. So definitely it is not accelerating downwards, else the speed would have increased. Here the speed is decreasing. Hence the acceleration is upwards. It is retardation. So acceleration will be positive in sign, velocity will be negative in sign. So hence the correct answer is option A. Awesome guys, awesome warriors. Very good warrior Garu. Option A is correct. Very good. Keep it up. Moving on to the next one. A particle starts from rest, the origin, with a velocity of this much, moves in the xy plane. Constant acceleration 8i plus 2j. Now the question is, after what time will the displacement x coordinate be 16 meters? Now whenever you see a 2D motion problem, you can split it up into x and y coordinates. The question is all about the x coordinate, so focus only on the x coordinates and the x components. So the displacement formula S will be ut plus half at square. Correct? Everybody with me? Yeah, the session PDF of Boja Yalish, you will get it. You will get it, don't worry. Now, the initial velocity is in j cap. So the initial velocity in the x direction is 0. Do you see that? It is 10 j cap. It is in the y axis, nothing in the x axis. Acceleration in the x direction is 8. The time I do not know. So half, okay, into 8 into t square, and displacement is 16 meters. So 16 is equal to. So 8 by 2 is 4 t square. So t square is 4. T is equal to 2. T is equal to 2. Many people got it wrong. Many people said option B. B, Ledu. It is option C. Option C cheyandi. Okay? I hope this is clear. Everybody with me? So whenever you see 2D problems, split x and y direction, you can use kinematic equations in x separately and y separately. whichever kinematic equation. See which is the x and see which is the y. Like you can see, this is your ax, this is your ay. Here, this was your uy. That's how you have to solve it. Okay, very good. Option C correct. Correcto, captain. C for captain, C for capto, C for correcto. Okay. Okay. Kadu. Okay. Oh, okay. Kadu. Sorry, Parthiv. Okay. Okay. If shown system is released from rest, the work done by the tension force on block B in the first second is how much? First of all, notice all the answers are negative. Reason, when the block 3 kg goes down, the displacement is downwards, the force of tension will be upwards. And it is definitely going to accelerate downwards. The question is, what is the work done? Work done will be tension force into the displacement into cos of 180. Why cos 180? Force and displacement opposite, so angle is 180, cos 180 is -1. Okay, now tension is how much? Well, think about it, the value of the tension, standard formula for such questions, you should remember it. It is 2 times m1 m2 upon m1 plus m2 into g. So 2 into m1 2, m2 3, 2 plus 3 into 10. Now you can see 2 into 2 into 3, 2 plus 3 5, and so this 10 and 5 cancel, so it will become 2, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24. So this will be 24. But wait a minute, we have to also find the displacement. Now for the displacement, I will use the concept S is ut, u is 0, plus half into a into t square, and cos 180 is -1. So acceleration is m2 minus m1, m2 minus m1 by m1 plus m2 into g, which is nothing but 10. So m2 minus m1 is 3 minus 2, m1 plus m2 3 plus 2, g 10 time 1 second, so 1 square, and that cos 180 will have that -1 as it is. So answer will be definitely negative. See what will you get from here. Now 10 and 5 will get cancelled. This will get cancelled. You will have 2 over here. 3 minus 2 is nothing but 1. So 2 also will get cancelled. So we'll get the displacement as 1. Hence the answer will be -24. -24 guys. Yep, that's the answer. Option C. Option C guys. Yeah, the session will be till 9 o'clock or 9:15 approximately. Everybody with me on this? So these kind of questions will be lengthy if you do not know the formula. If you know the formula, within 1 minute you will be able to solve. I am teaching you, explaining you, obviously I'll take more than 1 minute. If I have to solve, I'll think, oh, tension formula I know, displacement is kinematic equation, acceleration is m2 minus m1 upon m1 plus m2 into g. Directly, taka, you will substitute. Calculations are very simple. Moving on to the next one. Okay, moving on to the next one. A river is flowing due east with some speed. Swimmer can swim in still water with 4. Swimmer wants to reach the opposite point on the north. Then what will be his resultant velocity magnitude wise? Draw the diagram. Draw the diagram. Okay, let's draw the diagram. So the river is something like this. Okay, now he starts from here. He wants to reach the opposite side. Basically, it's the case of shortest distance. It's the case of shortest distance because he wants to reach the opposite point. So he will aim the direction of the velocity towards this side. He will aim his own velocity, which is nothing but 4. The river velocity is nothing but 3, so that his resultant velocity is over here. Now Pythagoras theorem guys, Pythagoras theorem. So this will be nothing but, because this is 90 degree, this is hypotenuse, 4 square minus 3 square, which is 16 minus 9, which is root 7. Root 7. Root 7. Lot of people made a mistake. They said C. No, it is not C. It is not D. Many people thought, okay, 3, 4, 5, because so many times it happens. This is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. Or this is 4, this is 3, this is 5. You have to draw the vector diagram properly. Think where is the person swimming. If the question was for shortest time, then you will see this would be the diagram. This would be the diagram for shortest time. This would be for shortest time. And then the answer will be 5. but it is just there as an option to confuse you. Many students will make that mistake. So root 7 option correcto. Next one. Okay. So here is the next one. A car speeds up in a circular path, anti-clockwise manner. Which of the following illustrates the acceleration of the car? Interesting. Now the car is basically speeding up in a circular path. So if you are going in a circular path, obviously you should have centripetal acceleration. There should be an acceleration towards the center. So AC will be there. Everybody, towards the center there will be some acceleration. Since it is given that the speed is increasing, if the speed is increasing, so it also has tangential acceleration. So both the accelerations resultant sum, the resultant of both of them will be here. So the net acceleration will be here. So that's why it should be inwards. You can see it makes inward angle with the arc. This not true, this correct, this is outwards not true, this is only tangential, no centripetal. Hence the correct answer C. Correct answer C. Very good Ramgeek. Very good Shafi. Oh, it's not C or D, C. Yep. Very good Sindhu. Awesome. Very good Leela. Awesome. Moving on, next question. In a diffraction pattern, the single slit width A, the first minima is observed at 30 degrees. When the light of wavelength this much is used. For the first secondary maxima, where would be the angle? So whenever you have a slit of some width A and you are interested in the maxima or minima position at that point, then the formulas are as follows. Whenever you are talking about minima, then the value of sine theta will be basically n times of lambda by A. N times of lambda by. Everybody with me on this? Okay, these topics are used for EAMCET. I have tomorrow exam. Yes, Mokshi, that's the whole idea, bacha. Okay, now since it is given that it is first minima, so hence sine 30 will be 1 into lambda by A. So lambda by A will be half. Now for maxima, that to secondary maxima, the formula goes like this: sine theta is equal to that odd number lambda by A divided by 2. This is the formula, odd number lambda by 2A. Now sine theta we have to find different angle because it is maxima. Since it is secondary, think which is the second odd number. Come on guys, in a natural number series, which is the first odd number? 1. Second odd number? 3. Third odd number? 5. 2n minus 1. So basically it will be 3 by 2 lambda by A. But lambda by A is half. So hence it will be 3 by 2 into half. So it will be 3 by 4. So this is sine theta. So theta will be sine inverse 3 by 4. That is the correct answer. 1 by 4? No. 3 by 4. That is option D. Mohammed made mistake. No, it is not 3. It is, yeah. Option D. Very good, Mani Tej. Awesome, bacha. Awesome. Yep. Yes, these kind of questions have come in EAMCET. That is the model paper which is basically used by EAMCET. Next question. A doubly ionized. Why only centripetal? Only centripetal Ramgeek will be there in uniform circular motion. Uniform circular motion cheyandi, only centripetal acceleration. Else centripetal also, tangential also. That is for non-uniform circular motion. Okay. A double ionized lithium atom is excited from ground state 1 to 3. The wavelength of the spectral lines for 3 to 2, 3 to 1, lambda 2 to 1 is given. What is this ratio? Okay, I think I know what to do. So guys, if you have to find this ratio, here is what I am going to say. Lambda of 3 2 by lambda of 3 1 will be 1 by lambda of 3 1 upon 1 by lambda of 3 2. What is the reason for that? Because I know Rydberg constant formula, 1 by lambda is equal to. So 1 by lambda will be equal to Rydberg constant. Here I'll have something. Here also Rydberg constant, and you will have something. Now what are those things? 3 and 1, so n1 and n2 will be 3 and 1, that's all. So bigger number first, and then you will have the smaller number. Here, bigger number, which is 1 by 2 square first, and then the smaller number. R cancel. So this will be nothing but 1 minus 1 by 9 is equal and divided by 1 by 4 minus 1 by 9. I can do the quick math over here. 1 minus 1 by 9, 8 by 9. Here, it will be 9 minus 4, which is 5 by 4 into 9. 9 cancel. So this will become 8 into 4 divided by 5, which is 32 by 5. Now 32 by 5, 8.1? No, 6 point something. 6.4. 6.4. C for correcto, C for captain. Amazing go? Understood? Clear? Okay. Okay. Cool. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. Here is the next one. If two soap bubbles of different radii are connected by a tube, then air flows from which bubble to which bubble? That is the question. Let's see how many of you can get it. Welcome, Mokshi. I'm so glad. Okay, option C. Okay, interesting. When you have two soap bubbles connected by a tube, then remember excess pressure is 4S by R. One which has more radius has less pressure. So bigger radius has low pressure. Smaller radius has high pressure. Where does air go from? Air always goes from high pressure to low pressure. So the small becomes smaller, big becomes bigger, rich becomes richer, poor becomes poorer. Hence the correct answer will be option A. Flows from small to big. A lot of people make mistakes. Very good, lol. Very good, Ashwita. Very good, Ramneek. Awesome. Rachna, a lot of questions, bacha. Very good, Amu. Awesomeness. Moving on, next question. Now, a 25 centimeter long solenoid has radius this much, total turns this much. It carries a current of 15 ampere. If it is equivalent to a magnet of the same size and magnetization M, then what is the value of that magnetization? See, that magnetization M means basically that H, and that H is nothing but mu naught Ni by mu naught. So it is just current into, it's nothing but current into number of turns per unit length. Current into number of turns per unit length. So basically it is I into number of turns and the length. Current is 15. Number of turns 500. Length 25 centimeter. Basically length 1 by 4. Correct, guys? So just do the math and you will see the answer, guys. So 15 fours are 60 into 500. So 6 5s are 30 and more 3 zeros. 30,000 answer. 30,000. Everything is 3, 3, 3, 3. So you need to be very careful with the zeros. Else you will get a wrong answer and you do not want that. Be very careful with the calculations. Alright. Telugu I know little bit. Srujan. Actually my dad's side is from Andhra Pradesh. So all my dad's side relatives are from Andhra, from Kurnool and Hyderabad. So all my many relatives are there in Hyderabad, Kurnool, Guntur, all these places. Okay, so that's why I have some knowledge of Telugu. I can understand little bit when I watch movies and all that. That's all. Now next question. The total length of a sonometer wire between fixed ends is 110. Two bridges are placed to divide the wire in the ratio of 6:3:2. Tension is given, mass per unit length given. What is the common frequency? Let's try to do this. First of all, since tension and mass per unit length is given, the first thing I will think of is the root of T by mu value, which is the speed. Tension is nothing but 400. Mass per unit length is 0.01. So this is 4 into 10 to the power 4, which is 2 into 10 to the power 2 meters per second. This is the speed. Now let's think about the diagram. So the wire is like this. It is fixed over here. It is also fixed over here. And there are bridges in between to divide the length. So 6, 3 and 2. So one bridge is here and then one bridge is over here. So this is in the ratio of 6:3:2 and the total length is given to be 110 centimeter. Quickly think, Can you divide the lengths in 6:3:2 ratio? I think you can do it very easily. How? 60 centimeter, 30 centimeter, 20 centimeter. 60 plus 30 plus 20 is nothing but 110. Correct? So this is going to be 60 centimeter. This is going to be 30 centimeter. This is going to be 20 centimeter. And on this string, because it's in that ratio, you will see loops. So there will be 2 loops over here, standing wave. Here there will be 3 loops. Here there will be 6 loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is how it will be. This is how the standing wave is produced. Now you take any one of those elements, you will get the same answer because the wavelength is same, speed is same, frequency is same. So for this also the frequency is f, this also the frequency is f, this also the frequency is f, because wavelength is same. It's the same wave which is going back and forth. You can take any part of that segment. Let's say I consider only this much part. I consider only that much part. So guys, for that part the frequency will be NV by 2L. So let's use that. F is what is the frequency? Okay, so F is equal to N. N is nothing but 2. N is nothing but 2. Velocity is 2 into 10 to the power 2 and 2 into length. The length will be 20 centimeters. That means 0.2. Now 2 cancels. So it will become 2 into 10 to the power 2 and you will have 0.2 over here. So this will become 10 into 10 square, which is nothing but 10 to the power 3 hertz. That is the answer. 10 to the power 3 hertz. Awesomeness. Mataparthi Devi Sri. Very good. Awesomeness. Awesomeness. You got it. You got it. Very good. Option B is correcto. Beautiful, guys. Awesome, Babu Lok. Awesome, Nandika. Very good. Moving on to the next question. So beautiful question on standing waves, division of length. So these kind of questions can come in your EAMCET. These are mock test questions. If you have solved this variety of question now, when you see such a question, it will become very easy in the exam. You should solve models of the question. When you solve models of the question, then it becomes easier. You do not waste time thinking in the examination. Next question. In adiabatic process, 830 joules of work is done on 2 moles of diatomic ideal gas to reduce the volume, the change in the temperature. Let's try to do this. Okay, cool. Yes. So let's see how do we do this. First of all, work done in adiabatic process, since Q is equal to delta U plus W and it is adiabatic. Adiabatic means this Q will be 0. So that means the work done will be negative delta U. So delta U is N CV delta T. Now CV is, because it's a diatomic gas. So it will be 5R by 2 into delta T. Now let's find out delta T. So delta T will be work done into 2 divided by 5NR. That is what it is. Substitute everything that you know. So magnitude wise, okay, I have ignored the minus sign because everything is in modulus. So delta T will be, work is 830, 2 is as it is, 5 is as it is, N is how many moles? 2 moles, and R value is 8.3. 2 cancels, 830, this is 830 divided by 8.3, come on guys, this will be 100 divided by 5, which is nothing but 20. So 20 Kelvin is the answer. Option C. Very good, Ramu Gupta. Awesomeness. Okay, that's all. So these are basically basic thermodynamic processes: adiabatic, isothermal, isochoric, and isobaric. All these basic processes, work done, internal energy change, you should know. Okay. So Sandhya Gontela, I would love to, bacha, you can do one thing, you can also pause the video if you want and you can solve it. Don't worry, even in a live session you can pause. Okay, so let's try to do the next one. Here is the next question. Electron, stationary hydrogen atom, passes from 5th to the ground level. The velocity of that atom which is acquired as a result of the photon. Interesting question. So there is an atom, okay, and that electron is in the 5th orbit. The electron is in the 5th energy level, n is equal to 5. This is the electron. This is the stationary atom. Now what happens? The electron jumps to the ground state. So fine, that is the atom. The electron jumps to the first state, n is equal to 1. That's where the electron comes. Now because of this, what will happen? There will be a photon which will be released, and that photon will go like this. So this is how the photon will go. Now, by conservation of momentum, whatever momentum the photon has, the same momentum the atom must have in the reverse direction. Let's say the mass of the atom is m. So the same momentum should be there with the atom. So that's all. It's based on conservation of momentum. So conserving momentum. That's the only way you can do this. There is no other way. Think about it. Why is the atom rebounding back? Thank you, Ramu Gupta, so much. Thank you so much, Bacha. It means a lot. Thank you for all your concerns, guys. That's, only because of your love, trust me, I'm here. Okay, I'm not at all well. I think after the session, I'm just going to jump on my bed and I'm going to crash. Okay, so I'm just doing it for you. And I really mean it when I say I want to do it for you, because I really want you to get into the best college, guys. Thank you, Ramu, so much. Thank you, Ramu. Okay, now conserving momentum, the momentum of the atom is the momentum of the photon. Now what is the momentum of the photon? It is nothing but 1240 electron volt by wavelength. Okay, wavelength. Acha, I do not know the wavelength. Oh, I don't even have to find the value. I just have to do it in terms of the other variables. So momentum is h by lambda. This will be mass into velocity. So velocity will be h by m into 1 by lambda. So that 1 by lambda is separate. Now what do we do? 1 by lambda is Rydberg's constant. Do you see? Take hint from the options. So some students get confused what to do next. Always take hint from the options. Okay. So 1 by lambda will be Rydberg's constant into 1 by 1 square minus 1 by 5 square. And this is m as it is. So it will be hr 1 by 25 and 1. 1 minus 1 by 25 is 24 by 25. And this m will be as it is. That is the final answer, guys. This is the final answer. Okay, 24 HR by 25. Thank you so much, Ira. Thank you, KB, so much. Okay. Today's paper was apparently very difficult, especially physics. That's why I have kept very good questions, guys. So I got to know that the questions are little difficult by the students. So that's why I have instructed, our team to keep little above average questions only. So these questions are good questions, very good questions. So that's why pay attention carefully. Next question on Gauss's law. No, sorry, not Gauss's law, flux. So there is an area and the question is if the field is in x direction, x is this way, the flux through the shaded area is how much? Now, there is very easy way to solve this. Visualize this in 3D, it becomes very easy. So imagine the y-axis is coming towards you. Imagine, okay, maybe I'll draw it here. Imagine the y-axis is coming towards you and the z-axis is going upwards. The z-axis is going upwards and this is where your, this is where your other axis is, and that is basically your x-axis. So x-axis is in the plane of the board. This is your y-axis. Now just try to visualize it. Okay, this is something like this. I'll show you. Imagine this is y, this is z, this is x. X is coming towards you. The plane is like this. The plane is like this. The plane is like this. So I'm just rotating it. I'm just rotating it so that the y-axis comes in front. So the plane will be like this. So the plane will be like this. So basically that plane will be like this. Now think about it. Whatever field crosses in the x direction, whatever field crosses in the x direction with this figure, the same number of field lines will also cross through this part. Through this part, whatever flux is flowing through the flat surface over here is the same flux passing through the inclined surface. Reason, the flux is always proportional to the number of electric field lines. Number of electric field lines. Whatever field lines cut here, same field lines cut here. Everybody agrees with it? Ramu, how can you get a great score in physics? Bacha, it's all about visualization, number one, love for the subject, relating it with real life, manipulations, substitution, reverse thinking, logical thinking. That's all. Okay, so it's about, you know, feeling the physics part. It's about seeing how it works. When you study Newton's law, think, where can I apply it? Okay, and try to think of examples. Never believe in anything. Whenever you read any physics theory, never believe. And always try to solve problems by different ways. And try to do reverse thinking, different methods. That's when you actually develop physics. Okay, so what is the flux through the flat surface? So guys, this will be nothing but A, this is also A, so it will be nothing but E into area, and the area will be nothing but E naught, so this is A square. So that is the flux, that's the answer. Awesome. So E naught A square, that's it, E naught into A square. So the concept here is whatever field passes through this inclined plane, the same field will also pass through the flat surface. That's all. Cool? Okay, moving on to the next one. Okay, I'll give tips, Mokshi, towards the end of the session. Definitely, I'll give you some tips. Okay, hold on. Just hold on for some time. I'll give you tips. A spherical ball of iron, radius r, is falling in a viscous fluid. Resistive viscous power lost is proportional to how much? That is the question. Okay, it is not very long. Actually, it is little bit more than 1 minute, definitely. But if you have solved this concept, whenever you have a curved area and there are field lines, the amount of flux through it is the same as the flux on a flat area. So if you know this concept, then it becomes very easy. So this is the concept you should know. Then you will get it immediately. Okay. So guys, there is one cheat code which I would love to show you before we go ahead. Just hold on. So when you are on the channel, right? When you are on YouTube, all you need to do is search for Shreyas sir guess options. Shreyas sir guess options. These are cheat codes. Okay, these are the cheat codes I want you to use in the exam. Just watch it. It is only for 9 minutes. This is just a 9-minute video. Just watch it. Forget the ad. So it's a 9-minute video. I want you to see it. Everybody should see that. Just search for Shreyas sir guess options. That's all. Okay. Now, if this ball is falling in a liquid, the velocity is v. The viscous force is like this. So the power which is force into velocity will be as shown over here. Power is force into velocity. Correct? Now, what is the force? Use Stokes' law. Do you remember Stokes' law? When you have a sphere moving with certain speed, then the drag force, this is your drag force. This is the drag or the viscous force, is 6 pi eta r v. This is what the drag force is. Velocity, this is moving with terminal velocity. So what will be the terminal speed? Remember the formula, 2 by 9 r square g sigma minus rho, the whole thing by eta. Now everything is a constant. Only I can see some constants into r square. So indirectly it is proportional to r cube. R into r square is r cube. Thank you Amarnath Bacha so much for all the love. Thank you. Chala thank you Amarnath for all the love. Hello Minu. Thank you so much. So this is how you need to solve the question. R cube. Thank you Rashmi so much. Okay. So this question, a lot of students think that the speed is not dependent on the radius or force is not dependent on the radius. Either they mark r or they mark r square. So that is a common mistake. That's why it is a tricky and above average question. But solution is very small. Now this question, okay, many people will get scared. But let me tell you, this is standard model. What is the standard model? Observe. Do you see that these two capacitors are actually in parallel, 1 micro and 1 micro? So when in parallel, what will happen to the capacitance? They will get added. So 1 plus 1, that will be 2 microfarad. That is one thing. Now look at this part. Look at this part. Now when you look at this part, don't get scared. It is actually a standard model. Whenever you have something over here, something over here, something over here, and it goes something like this. Here there is something, here there is some resistor or capacitor, does not matter. These kind of circuits are actually Wheatstone's bridge. So basically you will get this, you will get this, you will get this, you will get this, and you will get this. So this is this one. This one over here is this one. So this is actually Wheatstone's bridge. So do you see a very similar arrangement here and here? Do you see a very similar arrangement over here? Okay. Minu, JE Advanced, HC Verma, no, not enough. You need to solve more than JE, more than HC Verma. So let's try to rewrite it. So this will become nothing but you will have 2 microfarad. You'll also have 2 microfarad. You'll also have 2 microfarad. You'll also have 2 microfarad. And here you will have one more 5 microfarad. This is 2, this is 2, this is 2, this is 2. These two combined together, and that was nothing but just 2 microfarad. That's it. Now solve this. You can clearly see this capacitor is useless because it is balanced Wheatstone bridge. It is balanced Wheatstone bridge. So 2 and 2 in series. 2 and 2 in series. So what will happen, guys? You will have 1 over here and 1 over here. This is also 1, this is also 1. And they both will be in parallel, and their combination is in series with this 2. Now 1 and 1 in parallel, so this will become 2. Okay, so this will become 2 and this will also be 2. 2 and 2 in series. So what is the equivalent? 2 and 2 in series, what is the equivalent? B option. B option. Very good, Vishwasi. Very good, Ram. Awesome, MI9. Awesome, Vaishnavi. So this is how you have to solve it. If you know this conversion, you will hardly take 30 to 40 seconds if you know it. Okay, else you will waste a lot of time. Okay, it's just a matter of seeing that this is Wheatstone, this is useless. That's it. So remember, these kind of circuits always turn out to be Wheatstone circuit. Next question, direct formula. Okay. Hello, Chinagula Akhil. Thank you so much for all the hearts. Okay. So guys, let's see how do we solve the question. There is a conductor rotating with angular speed. There is magnetic field. So there is a conductor rotating. There is magnetic field. Question is, what is the EMF? What is the EMF? Standard question. EMF is half B omega L square. Magnetic field is 0.2 Gauss. Gauss is 10 to the power minus 4 Tesla. So this is in Tesla. Omega is 5. So this is 5. Length 1. So into 1 square. So 2 cancels. You will have 0.1 into 10 to the power minus 4 into 5. So this will be 5 into 10 to the power minus 5, which is 50 into 10 to the power minus 6. 10 to the power minus 6. So guys, 50 into 10 to the power minus 6, but this is in volts. This is in volts, but the question is in microvolts. So I think option B will be correct. Yep, option B will be correct. Very good, Muhammad. Awesome, MI9. Okay, great, great. Sir, BIPIC students exam date appudu, sir. I think there is some postponement out there because for the bio students, if I'm not wrong. So I'll just check on it and I'll let you know, okay, if I find some update. Okay, so I'm trying to do as many questions as possible. I'm not sure if there is a logic gates question, but as many questions. But if you search for logic gates Shreyas, okay, Srilata Pudru, you will find a lot of questions on logic gates. Just search for it. You will see a lot of questions on that. Okay. Now, if the total energy of light is 1 micro, then the energy of electrical energy will be how much? Energy density. So remember, whenever you have total energy, it is divided into electric field and magnetic field equally. Okay, it is divided equally. So if 1 microjoule is here, obviously 0.5 microjoule will be here and 0.5 microjoule will be here. Actually, there is a mismatch of unit. This should be meter cube per meter cube. It should have been per meter cube, but that's okay. I think you get the idea over here. So the answer is 0.5. Very good. Very good. Awesomeness. Moving on to the next question. Beautiful. Okay. Now, in a Young's double slit experiment, light is used. Interference pattern is obtained. Slit width is this much. The angular width is how much? Standard question on angular width. So
angular width in case of a Young's double slit experiment. So if this is one fringe, then this is the angular width, this is distance d. So to find theta, I will just think that the fringe is nothing but the fringe width. This is like an arc. Think of this like an arc and think of this like the radius. And this is the angle.
What is angle, radius and length of the arc related? Because you can see this is like the center of the circle. This is the screen. The radius is d and that is arc. The angle theta is very small. So guys, length is r theta, so it will be nothing but the length of the arc by the radius. So length of the arc is beta, radius is nothing but d, beta is lambda d by small d, this d will come cancel. Now substitute, what is the value of lambda? It is 500 nano, nano is 10 to the power minus 9, okay, and slit width is 0.05 millimeter, so 10 to the power minus 3, 5 cancels, so it will become 10 to the power minus 7, this will become 10 to the power minus 5, so it will become 10 to the power minus 2. But do not sit and mark, okay, 0.01 degree is not even there. This answer is in radian, be careful. Always angle is in radian. So you need to convert in degree. How do you convert in degree? So 10 to the power minus 2 radian into degree, guys. So what will you do? Into 180 divided by pi degrees. So how much will it come out to be? It will be nothing but 180 by y is standard, 57 into 10 to the power minus 2. So it will be nothing but 0.57 degrees. Thank you, Nala. Thank you so much, bacha. Okay. Okay. Hey, Priya, just do one thing. Just refresh or go to advanced setting and just try to increase the resolution. There is a setting for resolution, quality of the video, increase it at least 480p. Okay. Moving on to the next one. Given refractive index of glass and water, convex lens of this much focal length is placed in water. What is the focal length in water? Beautiful question. These kind of questions on lens maker formula are very common. The convex lens focal length is 10 centimeter. Let's use lens maker formula. So 1 by f is equal to mu relative minus 1 upon 1 by r1, and since it's a convex lens, so I think I'll just put it as 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2 as it is. Okay. Now focal length is given to be 10. So 1 by 10 is mu relative. So it's made of glass. So first of all, it is in air. So 3 by 2 minus 1. First time it is in air. Okay, it is not in water. So that's why mu is just the glass's refractive index. Okay, and this will be as it is. Don't worry about it. Second time, when it is in that liquid, the 1 by f value will be, think about it, it will be relative refractive index. So relative will be 3 by 2 divided by 4 by 3. A lot of people subtract. No, whenever you have relative refractive index, you do not subtract, you take the division of the two. And here 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2 is as it is. Now what are you going to do? You just have to divide. Just divide this, guys. Just divide this and see what do you get. I think the value of f, so what will you get? The value of f goes on the top and the value of 10 comes over here. Great. Now I'm dividing this by this, right? So the 10 has come down, f has gone up. This will be there on the top. These two people have got cancelled, correct? 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2 is the same. It has not changed. So 3 by 2 minus 1 will be as it is over here. And over here, I will have 3 by 2 by 4 by 3 minus 1. That's it. Now sit and solve this, you will get the answer. Just sit and solve this, you are going to get the answer. So f by 10 is equal to 3 by 2 minus 1 is half. This is 9 by 8. 9 by 8 minus 1. So this will be 1 by 2. 9 by 8 minus 1 is nothing but 1 by 8. So this will become 8 on the top and 1 below. So this will become 4. So this is f by 10. So f is nothing but 40 centimeters. So equal to 40 centimeters. That's the answer. Very good, Infinity Art. Awesomeness. Are you guys enjoying these questions? Are you guys learning a lot of things? You might know the formulas, but the important thing is to apply the concepts. Moving on to the next one, coming up on your screen. A ray of light is incident on the surface of a separating medium. Speed of light at angle of 45 degrees and is refracted in the medium at an angle of 30 degrees. The velocity of light in the medium will be how much? That is the question. Okay. Let's try to do this question. First of all, think about it this way. The light is coming like this and it is going here. This angle is 45 degrees. This is 30 degrees. Here the speed is v. Here the speed is c. Use Snell's law. You will get the answer. So mu is nothing but sine of I by sine of r. Also it is speed of light in vacuum upon speed of light in the medium. That's what is Snell's law.
So sine of angle of incidence, it's sine of 45, sine 45, sine r, that is sine of 30, is equal to 3 into 10 to the power 8, and speed is what you have to find. Sine 45 is 1 by root 2, sine 30 is 1 by 2. So this will become 2 by root 2 is 3 into 10 to the power 8 by v. So v will be root 2 and 2 cancels, it will become root 2. So v will be 3 by root 2 into 10 to the power 8. Solve it, you will get the answer. Okay, see if you are getting 2.12, everybody with me on this? Everybody on this? Thank you, Nalla. Thank you so much. Copy chance ledu, question jumbling untudi. Yes, B Narayana. Copy chance ledu. Definitely don't rely on copying and all. That is the last thing you want. Okay, cool. Moving on. Okay, let's move on to the next one. A laser light of this much wavelength is used, and in retina something. If the laser pulse width is this much, the power is this much, how many photons are going to come out? Very beautiful question. See, if that laser is coming out, okay, for a duration of 60 milliseconds, how much energy will actually come out? It will be nothing but power which is generated into the time. The energy which is going to come out of it will be nothing but power into time. So that energy will be power into time. So power is 0.5 kilo, which is 10 to the power 3, and time 60 milliseconds. 60 into 10 to the power minus 3. 10 to the power 3, 10 to the power minus 3, cancel. 0.5 into 60, 5 6 30. So this will be 30. So 30 joules of energy will come. Now what you need to do is, whatever this energy is there, that energy will be number of photons into energy of each photon, because the question is find the number of photons which will come out. So the total energy will be how many photons have come out into energy of each photon. So let's use that. So number into energy of each photon is nothing but 1240 electron volt. So, and divided by the wavelength. Wavelength is 620. 0 0 cancels, this goes 2 times. So this will just become n into 2 into 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. This is what it is going to become. Now just have to solve it. So after this, what will you do? Chalo, take the value of n. So n will be 30 divided by 2 into 1.6, and here it will be 10 to the power 19. So this goes 15 times. 15 by 16, roughly 10, and this is 10 to the power 19. 15 by 1.6 is roughly 10. So this will be roughly 10 to the power 20. 10 to the power 20 is the answer. Yes, option A is correct too. Awesomeness. Moving on to the next question coming up on your screen. In a transformer, the number of turns in primary and the secondary are this much. Primary current is 4, then the secondary current in the coil will be how much? Come on guys, let's see how many of you can do this. Very interesting question. Everybody should get this correct. I want everybody to answer it. Let's see how many of you can get this. Some of you are saying A, some of you are saying B. Come on, people are confused. So guys, remember N1 by N2 is I2 by I1. That is the formula. Number of turns, primary 140, secondary 280. Current in the secondary we don't know. Current in the primary 4. So this will go 2 times. So I2 will be 4 by 2, which is 2 amperes. Many students might have written down 8 or something, but no, it is 2 amperes. Remember, N1 by N2 is I2 by I1, but it is E1 by E2. So for voltage, it's similar. For current, it is exactly ulta, reciprocal. Be careful. Awesomeness. Moving on to the next one, coming up on your screen. Okay. I need to take a break, I think. When Kota can come to your house, why do you want to go to Kota? Kota can come on your screen only. That's why we don't have centers right now. Okay? Thank you so much, guys. Let's move on. Okay, let's see. The tuning circuit has a resistance, inductance,
there is a radio wave, potential difference given, the capacitance to produce resonance. The moment you hear the word resonance, your eyes should open up. Yes, these models are very important for EAMCET. Not enough, but very important. So the frequency formula is 1 by 2 pi root LC. The question is, what is the capacitance? So only unknown is capacitance. We have to find C. So let's square both sides. So F square is 1 by 4 pi square into LC. So C will be 1 by 4 pi square L into F square. Now it's just a matter of substitution. Let's start doing the substitution. So C will be equal to, substitute everything. So 1 by pi square 3.1 square is 9.9 and or something like that. So it is approximately 10. Inductance 10 millihenry. So 10 into 10 to the power minus 3. Okay. Frequency 1 megahertz. So 10 to the power 6 whole square. So 1 by 4, that is going to remain, and we'll have some powers of 10. These two powers, 10 to the power 2, 10 to the power minus 3, will become 10 to the power minus 1, and this will become 10 to the power 12. 1 by 4 is 0.25. This will become 10 to the power 11. So this will become 10 to the power minus 11. I think you have to put it in pico. Okay, so this will be 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 12. So this is nothing but 2.5 picofarad. This was just in farad. This will be in picofarad. That's all. Yep. So option A, guys. Option A. Just check this out. Option A will be correct. Everybody with me on this? Very good. Moving on to the next question. Okay. So what is the use of this? Nothing. What is the use of this? Nothing. Why is it given? To confuse you. Many people will get confused. You don't have to get confused. Moving on to the next one. Coming up on your screen. So the question is, if there is a conductor of certain length and there are currents flowing, what is the force on the middle conductor? Now, if you look at this conductor carrying current, this conductor carrying current, if you use right hand rule, the field due to that conductor is inside. Correct? The field due to that conductor is inside. It is B1. Now, because of the other conductor, if you notice, use right hand rule, the field will be coming towards you. The field will be coming towards you. Now, both the distances are same, currents are different. So the question will be, first find net field and then use ILB. Because remember that the force acting on it will be ILB resultant. B resultant. Current is known. What is the current? It is 10 amperes. The length is how much? The length is 25 centimeter. That means 0.25. Only thing I do not know is B net. How do I find B net? Well, let's think about it. First of all, guys, I hope you can see over here that the B net will be B1 minus B2, whichever is bigger. B value is nothing but mu naught I by 2 pi R. R is also same. R is same. So here also you'll have mu naught I2 by 2 pi R. That's it, modulus. So it will become mu naught by 2 pi into R. Here you will have I1 minus I2, whichever is bigger. So this is nothing but 2 into 10 to the power minus 7. The distance is 1 meter. I1 minus I2. So 30 minus 20, which is 10. So it will become 2 into 10 to the power minus 6. So just use that over here. 2 into 10 to the power minus 6. That's all, and you will get the answer. Come on, guys, what is the answer? 0.25 into 2 is 0.5. So 0.5 into 10 into 10 to the power minus 6. So it will be 5 into 10 to the power minus 6 Newton. So it is 5 micronewton. 5 micronewton. Micro, 10 to the power minus 6. How many of you loved the question? Beautiful question. Conceptually, it has force on a current carrying wire, also field due to magnetic, so field due to current carrying wires. Both concepts are there in the single question, guys. Beautiful. Yes, Aryagana, you'll be getting the PDF. Join the Telegram channel. The link is there in the description box. Next question. The distance traveled by a body moving along a line, or definitely so now, not 30, you will do 40 questions, I'm pretty sure. The distance traveled by a body along a line on time t is proportional to t cube. The acceleration will be how? Beautiful question. Let's see. How do we do this? Okay. So acceleration is k into t cube, some constant of proportionality. Velocity. Sorry, this is not acceleration. My bad, guys. I'm so sorry. This was not acceleration.
This was distance. So sorry. It is the distance traveled by the body is proportional to TQ. So x is some k into TQ. So I have to find acceleration. So first find velocity. So velocity will be dx by dt. Dx by dt. So it will be k into 3t square. Now acceleration is dv by dt. So take the derivative of this. 3k, derivative of t square is 2t. So guys, what is the acceleration going to come out to be? It is going to be 6k into t. So don't you see acceleration is proportional to time? So which answer? Which answer, guys? Option C? No. Option A, Adu? It is option B. Option B. Very good, very good, very good. Awesome. Now I have kept a homework question for all of you. Please put up the answer in the comment section. Solution available in the PDF. I'm not showing here. Where is the PDF? Telegram group. It's free. In case you want to know where it is, I'll just show it to you. Okay, just show it to you. So guys, when you're watching this video, just go down, just click on more, and when you do go down over here, you will see Instagram account. This is where you can connect with me on Instagram. Okay, so that is me, guys. Okay, you can connect with me if you want to, and also the Telegram channel link is right over here. Like you can see, this is the Telegram channel where the PDF will be uploaded. Now, if you want to prepare for JEE, I am teaching in the JEE batch. So guys, many awesome teachers are there. Choose the English course because you want to learn in English. Okay, so this course is in English, 1,800 rupees only, and the course price is discounted when you use the coupon code. What is the coupon code? SHHPRO. Why should you use this course for JEE preparation? Because you can see there are mock tests, there are classes, recordings, PDF, all chapters covered, assignments of all chapters covered, easy questions covered in assignments, more difficult for 99.5 percentile in sprint question bank, class notes given, 2000 plus questions. All of this is needed for BITSAT, for EAMCET, for every exam you can use it. Also test series is also a part of it. Okay, so watch all these classes and make the best use of it. Now talking about the tips, guys. So first of all, maths has the highest weightage, physics, chemistry equal. So remember, the deciding factor will be maths. So try to score maximum in maths and divide not equal time, disproportionate time. Ratio will be 2:1:1 roughly. Correcto? Amazingo? Cool. Now that is what you need to divide the time accordingly. Now, once you have divided the time accordingly, remember there will be some questions which will look very tough, which will look very difficult, or it will not click. Leave such a question immediately. See, follow the 5 to 10 second rule. What is the 10-second rule? It is basically, if you are not able to think how to start the problem within 10 seconds, leave such a question, go to the next one. If you are not able to solve that one, go to the next one. Come back to the same questions after some time. Usually the way brain works, human brain, psychologically it has been proven also, when you come back after some time, suddenly it clicks. It would have happened with you also many times. That is one. Number two, use my tips and tricks sessions. How to guess options, just search on the search bar in YouTube, you will find the video of how to guess options whenever you are not able to. Number three, mark each and every option for all the questions. Okay, for all the questions you have to mark because there is no negative marking. So make sure that you solve everything. Whenever you have to guess, how will you guess? Search for that video. How to guess options, Shreyas sir. How to guess options, put it over here. How to guess options, Shreyas sir. The first video only will show you that. Okay, okay. Okay, I hope this is clear. Sir, for second attempt, mains is better to learn new chapters now? No, Sandhya, don't learn new chapters. Don't learn new chapters. Thank you, Mandipika. Thank you, Sinikta. Hello, Arjun. Watch the entire video, those of you who watched it late. And I'm so happy that I was able to complete the session within time. Hello, Satish. And please do well, guys, because come on, I have taken so much of effort. In spite of not feeling well, I have come here and, conducted whatever the important questions I feel will be coming tomorrow. These models are very important and the difficulty level especially. So please do well. I'll be hoping to hear very good news, and even if you do not do well, something happens, don't worry. There is JEE Mains, there are other things which we can try for. Please do well. Okay, everybody, okay, so do the paper awesome, rock it, and start your preparation for JEE Mains and BITSAT. Bye bye, guys. Take care. Have a great time. Hasta la vista.